This week on SoapNet, it's Port Charles.
I just don't feel connected to you like I used to.
Because I'm treating Livy.
What do you owe that girl that you don't owe your wife?
That girl needs me.
You let me buy you a drink.
All right! You didn't tell me that you were out drinking with Ian.
Kevin. Kevin!
Don't miss Port Charles. It's coming up next, right here on SoapNet.
Everything you want to know about your soaps from the one place that's pure soap.
Is she taken?
Oh. As long as you sit quietly. Please, go ahead.
Shh. Shh. Okay.
Coffee.
Yeah. Shh. Cream.
Don't yell it, please.
I'm not. Sugar.
No. Oh. Ian. About last night.
About last night.
Well, we were pretty nuts.
The insanity defense.
I don't know what got into us. You have to admit, we were pretty out there, right? I mean, what were we thinking?
I don't know. Seeing you so impetuous, so unpredictable, so,
Drunk?
Shh. Yeah, now that you mention it.
Pretty scary, huh?
I thought it was rather delightful.
Hi.
Hi. Is Livy back yet?
Yeah, you know, come in. She got back too late for me to call you, you know, so I didn't.
Trust me, I was up.
I can tell. You look awful.
Thank you.
No, I mean, you look awfully tired.
Did she say anything about our conversation?
Just that she did not want to talk about it.
It's not exactly easy to find out that your shrink was there when your aunt died right at the scene of the crime.
That was not a crime. Doc, come on. That was an accident, a horrible, horrible accident. We both know that, and now you have explained that to Livy.
I tried to explain it to her. It's just the look on her face, Lucy. It just made me feel responsible all over again.
You are not, and you weren't back then. Remember, you are not, and you never have been. Maybe this is just kind of my fault, you know, for bringing up all the stuff that we're not supposed to be bringing up.
No, Lucy, you were just trying to push me towards the truth.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you have to consider that sometimes, just sometimes, the truth is overrated. You know, cracked up more than it should be. Maybe, Doc, you need to just take a step back, you know? Just take a break from all of this, just for a while. What do you think?
Lucy, have you seen my
Livy?
Please, just leave.
I'm not staying long. I just want you to know that I think you're right. And I want to respect that. And I'm taking myself off your case.
Hey, Victor, have you heard from Courtney yet? No, don't worry, she'll call. This is guaranteed to push that money-hungry little witch right into our hands. Yeah, I've already tracked her down, and I'm about to push the launch button. Gotta go. Hey, Courtney, I was looking for you.
Lucky you, you found me, huh?
Now, look, I figured we had a truce when it came to anything about Neil. And I heard you came by to check his test results. Is he okay?
Yeah, Neil's fine. Although he is growing out of his shoes faster than I can buy them.
Well, I'll take him over to Shoe Mart first thing tomorrow. Maybe get him those cross trainers he's been asking about.
Great. Go ahead, Frank. Why don't you just spend all of our money?
Our money?
Today's Thursday.
Yeah, so?
So, it's payday. You get your check, and I get my part of it, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You know what? There's no need to be like that. I happen to need that money.
Sure, because you couldn't cash in on Jamal Woods. Guess you have to find another way to make a living. Like work.
Hey, there are plenty of ways for a bright, enterprising young woman like myself to pay the bills. And they don't include listening to your insults. So why don't you shut up and pay up? And unless you want me to tell Neil that his father's a deadbeat.
Oh, behind my eye.
Sometimes the morning after is a great reminder why they're called kamikazes.
Yeah. I guess maybe I just needed to, kick back and forget about stuff.
Well, I'm sorry you got stuck with me.
What? You kidding me? I think it's the other way around. You're one night off, and you run into me, and I blab your ear off all night.
That's what drinking buddies are for.
Oh, God. I really tied one on, didn't I?
Yeah, well, sometimes that's just what the doctor ordered. I wouldn't recommend it as a steady diet, but... speaking of prescriptives, the second supply from Mr. Green should arrive today. They will call me when it arrives at the house.
Do you really think the enzyme treatment will help?
I hope so. And hope is the only thing that Mr. Green has left. And I'll not have Boardman telling me how to treat my patients.
Yeah, not after you decked him.
He deserved it.
Hey, no argument from me.
Not from you. Because you like to take the bull by the horns, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's me. Take the bull by the horns. Here at work. It's just I have to adapt that attitude in my real life.
Always lead with your left. In boxing, that means you play to your strength. You do that, you'll be all right.
What are you doing here?
What's up, Granny? How's it shaking, huh?
Fine. As long as you aren't looking for Allison. I meant what I said.
I told Allison to stay away from me.
And?
And it's a done deal. All right, so now you can just get off her case.
Well, then our business is settled. I know you'll find this more than equitable.
Look, I already told you, I'm not doing this for the money. You hear me? I'm doing this because it's the right thing.
If this is your way of negotiating a higher...
You can't buy me.
Everyone can be bought. I just haven't figured out what your price is yet.
Dr. Marafa?
Hey, I'm looking for...
Chandler! Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you. Just play along, okay, please? So I know that the other night, was totally tight and you can't get enough of me, but we really can't be together 24/7. I mean, as much as we both like to be, Oh, Jamal, I'd like you to meet Chandler. He's the new man in my life.
Chandler. Hey,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Well, he just can't stand to be away from me even when he knows I have to work. Isn't that right, Jan? But don't you worry, because as soon as I get done with my shift, you and I will have all evening together. Just you and me.
Anyways, good seeing you again, bro. You all right? Hey, what's up?
Again?
Yeah, we kind of met last night. Ain't that right, bro?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it seems like your new man here has his own career going. Kind of a dicey business, huh?
Is she always like this?
Yeah, nonstop.
Whoa. You totally looked like Chandler. That's really weird. So who is it that you were looking for anyway?
You know what? Never mind. This place is a little too weird.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, Chandler, huh?
I really hate to see both of you hurting like this. So, you know what we could do? We could just kind of all sit down, and talk this whole thing over.
Lucy, I really appreciate the offer of help, but I think this is something Livy and I need to work out between us.
Right, you want to be alone and talk it over together, just the two of you. That's fine, I understand. I actually need to run to GH and check on something. So if you need me, either one of you, call me, okay? Okay, I'm going now. Here I go. So talk among yourselves and work this out, please. Please.
Thank you.
Okay.
Livy, I think you know how much I care about you and how I want what's best for you. When we started working together, I really believed that I could help you, and I think we've made some great progress. But now that I know who you really are, it's just become impossible for me to treat you.
So you're bailing on me?
A therapist has to be objective, and with our lives so intertwined, I don't think I can be.
You decide this, my mother decides that. Just once, I'd like a say in how and when I find out about all the important stuff in my life.
I know it feels now like everything is out of your control.
It doesn't feel that way, it is. My whole life, I was raised to stay in control, to keep my guard up. Maybe that's the one thing my mother was right about.
No, Livy, building walls around yourself won't just lock people out, it'll only lock yourself in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It's a lonely place to be.
Look, I appreciate your advice, but since you're not my therapist anymore.
But if you do need someone to talk to, a friend.
Are you? A friend, I mean?
I can be, if you'll let me.
I think we're better off living our separate lives.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Here.
Taking the bull by the horns. Is anybody here with you?
No.
First of all, I want you to know that I am here on my own. Kevin doesn't know that I've come.
I don't understand. Is there something that you want, or?
Yeah, I want to know why everyone is tiptoeing around you, when what I see is you are upsetting everyone else.
Look, I never meant to cause anybody any trouble, okay?
Okay, I'd really like to believe that, and even give you the benefit of the doubt. But when I think of all the pain and upheaval you've caused in Kevin's life, you know, and you look at me with those sweet, big puppy dog eyes, and what I want to know is what's really going on behind them.
Well, if there is something I've said or done, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't come here for an apology. I came here because I love my husband, and I don't want to see him hurt. So I would appreciate it if you would stay away from him.
Look, I asked Kevin to stay away from me.
You did?
Yeah, he's the one who insists he wants to be my friend and that he'll be there if I need him.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
There's something spinning in that pretty head of yours.
Yeah, actually, there is. You know, just happen to remember last week when I came up to you and I asked you about DNA testing?
Mm-hmm. You didn't clone Boardman, did you?
No, why would I do that? Yeah, besides, I wouldn't do it even if I knew how. Listen, you know, I just had another little question, you know, if you don't mind. I was wondering, suppose I've had a DNA test made. I mean, not that I did or would, but if I did, and I, you know, wanted it to go away, like get done with, and I called the lab, they already had the results, and they didn't really say there was any way they could cancel them, and I just, you know, if I wanted it to go completely away, how could I do that? I mean, hypothetically speaking.
I'm a little hungover, so I don't know if I got this straight, but if I get the gist and your luck is anything like mine, chances are the lab will lose your test results and you'll be all right, hypothetically speaking.
Oh, well, if that happened, that would be absolutely terrific. Hypothetically speaking, of course, I got, Tom.
Wait. Why are you suddenly so interested in DNA testing?
I'm not. I mean, did I sound interested? No. Heck no. No, I'm not interested at all. Why would I be interested at all? It was just, you know, sort of one of those sort of, you know, those kind of questions.
What, hypothetical
Yeah,
questions?
that, you know, and oh, I'm sorry. I'm standing here babbling on, you know, and after everything you've been through, you don't really need that, do you? You need some relaxing time, and I was talking about something you're probably not interested in anyway, so, you know, I bet I've given you a headache.
And I've already had a headache.
You do have a headache. I'm so sorry. Okay, listen. I make you a promise. I will not anymore talk about alphabetically things like DNA or CIA or FBI next time we meet. We'll have an interesting, fun, hip conversation. Okay? Okay, so just forget we ever had this one.
Duh.
Dr. Alafetic to the pharmacy. Dr. Matt Alafetic to the pharmacy.
Right there, Ian?
Ah, a bit of a headache.
Well, that's our reward for working all-nighters, isn't it? You seen Eve? To hear her tell it, it sounds like she had a bit of a rough night herself last night.
Oh, yeah, it's putting it mildly. Your wife makes one hell of a fuzzy navel.
Well, I guess you can't go out in this town without the whole town knowing about it. I suppose she forgot to mention that she was with you.
I ran into her, Jakes.
Dr. Collins, Lucky Spencer is waiting.
I'll be right there.
Okay.
You should get some sleep. You look awful.
I swear, that guy was so much like Chandler, you know, same, like, cute dimples and, like, nice, deep hazel eyes and stuff. It's really weird.
Look, would you just shut up and listen? Right, I know there's no Chandler. Okay, no, you don't need to keep showing me what I'm missing, because believe me, I know. Look, I can already see how beautiful you are. Any guy would be out of his mind not to want to be with you.
Maybe we should get you an appointment with Dr. Collins.
I'd do it if I thought it'd cure me of you.
Don't you see? I don't want you to be cured of me. Okay, not ever. You know, it was a lot of work getting under your skin, and now that I know that I'm finally there, I mean, I'm staying
You
put.
gotta stop putting stuff between us that's just not gonna be. It's just not gonna be that way.
But there is something between us, okay? You know it, and I know it. Okay, I can see it in your eyes. You know? You are crazy about me. And you want me. And you're right. You know, there is no cure.
You're watching SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
So you told Kevin that you didn't want to see him anymore?
Looks like I'm not the only one your husband keeps secrets from.
I don't get it. Why would you do that?
Working with him just wouldn't feel right. Not since he told me about being with my Aunt Grace when she died. I thought you knew about that.
I know about that. But what I don't know is why Kevin would discuss his personal life with his patients.
Because it's my life, too.
So now you know the truth about your Aunt Grace and how destructive she was to Kevin. So I'm sure you'll understand that I don't want Kevin going down memory lane all over again.
Yeah, I think I'm beginning to.
Good.
Unless there's something else.
No. I said what I had to say.
Goodbye, Dr. Lambert.
Goodbye, Libby.
Look, Allie, don't kid yourself. All right, I will get over you. I have to.
Why?
Look, there's no happy ending to this story. All right? Look, you and me, we're from different worlds. All right, as long as we're together, it's just... We're not gonna fit in either one, baby girl.
Oh, so then we'll just make our own world, you know? We'll just turn our backs and walk away from everybody and everything. We can do that.
What, and go where? Look, you gotta get real, Allie. You gotta get real, okay? Look, one day you're gonna realize that this was the best thing. You just gotta trust me. All right?
So this is like over then. Just totally over.
Yeah, it's over.
That's fine. Excuse me.
Wonder what they were doing in there.
Hey, Victor. She's set to explode. 5, 4, 3, 2...
Frank!
Hold on a sec.
Frank, I just looked at the check you wrote, and this is not the amount we agreed on. This is nowhere near the amount we agreed on.
Oh, I came up a little short this week. That's all I could spare.
Well, then you go without. Don't ask me or your son to.
Neil will never, ever have to go without. And now with him being in my place, those extra bucks would just end up supporting your pampered lifestyle.
You promised you would take care of me.
Oh, I figure it's about time you started to take care of yourself. Hear that? Oh, you think she's mad now? Wait till that check bounces. Yeah, she ought to be answering our little ad in no time. Catch you later.
Delivery for Dr. Ian Thornhart?
That's me. Supposed to come to the house.
Tracking sheet shows this address.
So it does. Give me 1 second.
I'll take that. This is another unauthorized order of those ridiculous herbs. You can be sure that Alan Quartermain will hear about
Private
this.
property. Let me have that.
Well. What do we have here?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
You have left me no choice. I have to let you go.
Something wrong?
Well, you tell me. Last night, you and Ian?
You ordered paternity tests without the parents knowing?
Shocking, isn't it?
Admit it, the day is never complete without your daily dose of Erica Kane and All My Children. Eventually, Erica will settle down and find someone special again. But is it today? You're going to have to watch and find out. Luckily, All My Children is coming up next here on SoapNet. You never know.